It is a beautiful morning up in Beaver Creek, and joining me now from Slifer, Smith, and Frampton is Ed Swinford. Good morning. Thanks for making it up here.
Thank you for having me. It's a beautiful morning.
It is. It's really nice. It's not bad, and it's the culinary weekend, so we're all really excited.
All right.
Okay, now Ed, we're going to jump right into it because you have a beautiful ranch in Burns, Colorado, which is not too far from here. A huge ranch too. How big is this?
19,500 acres.
Oh my gosh.
Deeded acres plus over 50,000 acres of grazing permit land.
Okay, so you can really do a lot with this. Now, this is Colorado's Legacy Ranch, and you wanted to talk a little bit about the history, which is so interesting here in Colorado.
Well, the Nottinghams, where we're standing here in Beaver Creek, Susan Nottingham is the owner of the Nottingham Ranch, and it's about an hour from Beaver Creek. But she's fifth generation. Her family homesteaded the land from what we call Dow Junction clear out to about Walcott, including the land we're standing. And her uncle Willis Nottingham was the last private owner of Beaver Creek before Vail Resorts bought it back in the 70s. So there's a lot of heritage, and I've had the pleasure of knowing them for 42 years, and also the blessing of being able to go play cowboy on the ranch over the years. But I helped them acquire part of that, and now have the opportunity to help them sell it. Susan is at the point in her life where she wants to do other things, but it's tough for her to let it go after 35 years there ranching with her parents.
I can't imagine. Now, does she live out on the ranch right now? There's a home there?
Yes, actually there's 7 homes.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
It's huge. Why isn't there?
It is, yeah. It's, she has, the home she built a few years ago, and then the other houses, her mother still has a house there, and then the other houses are mostly employee houses. But it's a working cattle ranch, and what she terms a self-sustaining ranch. The 1,200 head of cow-calf pairs, they are there year-round. They've never had to haul feed in or take the cattle out.
Wow.
They produce enough hay.
Yeah.
Also, the importance of water rights in the West. There's over 176 cubic feet per second of senior water rights, which they tell me is enough to provide water for a year for a small city.
Geez, I mean, that's something they say, if you're not fighting over whiskey here in Colorado, you're fighting over water, right?
Exactly.
So this is a kind of a big deal. $100 million is what they're asking for this ranch. So Ed, who buys this?
Well, I mean, it'll be a trophy ranch for someone. I mean, to buy it as a working cattle ranch is not possible really to get enough money back from that. But the value of it over the years, and the value of the water, and then a legacy for someone else's family.
Yeah.
I also think that it could be 10 people with $10 million, which and then with that much land, they could enjoy it together or have separate homes on it.
And it's not very far from here. So if you get off at the Dotsero exit, where exactly is this ranch?
Up the Colorado River to the post office at Burns, which is all that's there. A post office and a Baptist church. And then 5 miles from there is the ranch headquarters.
How do you show this property? Do you have four-wheelers out there, or do you have big trucks? How do you check it out?
No, it's county roads maintained year-round, and so we can drive right to the property. Getting out on the property, unfortunately this year is not as much snow, so we can drive around it pretty easily. But ordinarily we would use snowmobiles if necessary, but we can drive on maintained roads all through the property, and big overlooks to look around over the property to see it.
I bet there's just so many different areas that you can just enjoy the beauty and the scenery here in Colorado, and river rights too, and water rights. So how does if somebody's watching this morning saying, you know what, Ed, I need to check this out, I like the history.
Well, my office is at the Ritz-Carlton Bachelor Gulch, got the best of both worlds there. And but then online, NottinghamRanch.com, and then our information is there. But we have beautiful professional photographs of the property, and then call us and we'd be happy to show it to you.
Okay, wow, great. Thanks for the history lesson this morning, Ed. I sure appreciate that. Ed Swinford with Slifer, Smith in Frampton, Nottingham Ranch. It's not too far from here. If you're thinking of an investment or you want to preserve some land, talk to this guy. Right now, though, we're going to head up on the hill. Ashley Prill is up there. Let's see what's going on.